Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. We will continue from ayat number 51 of Surah Kahf. I called them not to witness the creation of the heavens and the earth, nor even their own creation, nor is it for me to take as helpers such as lead men astray. One day he will say, call on those whom you thought to be my partners. They will call on them, but they will not listen to them. And we shall make for them a place of common perdition. And the sinful shall see the fire and apprehend that they have to fall therein. No means will they find to turn away therefrom. We have explained in detail this Quran for the benefit of mankind. Every kind of similitude, but man is in most things contentious. अल्लाह ताला कह रहा है कि भाई मैंने इस कुरान में हर किस्म की मिसालें देके समझा रहा हूँ. And what is there to keep back men from believing now that guidance has come to them, nor from praying for forgiveness from their Lord, but that they ask that the ways of the ancients be repeated with them, or the wrath be brought to them face to face. We only send the messengers to give glad tidings and to give warnings. But the unbelievers dispute with vain argument in order therewith to weaken the truth, and they treat my signs as a jest, as also the fact that they are warned. And who does more wrong than one who is reminded of the signs of his Lord, but turns away from them, forgetting the deeds which his hands have sent forth? Surely we have set veils over their hearts, lest they should understand this, and over their ears deafness. If you call them to guidance, even then they will never accept guidance. But your Lord is most forgiving, full of mercy. If he were to call them at once to account for what they have earned, then surely he would have hastened their punishment. But they have their appointed time beyond which they will find no refuge. Such were the populations we destroyed when they committed iniquities. But we fixed an appointed time for their destruction. Behold, Moses said to his attendant, I will not give up until I reach the junction of the two seas, or until I spend years and years in travel. And when they reached the junction, they forgot about their fish, which took its course through the sea straight as in a tunnel. When they had passed on some distance, Moses said to his attendant, bring us our early meal. Truly we have suffered much fatigue at this stage of our journey. He replied, saw you what happened when we betook ourselves to the rock? I did indeed forget about the fish. None but Satan made me forget to tell you about it. It took its course through the sea in a marvelous way. Moses said, that was what we were seeking after. So they went back on their footsteps, following the path they had come. So they found one of our servants on whom we had bestowed mercy from ourselves, and whom we had taught knowledge from our own presence. Moses said to him, may I follow you on the footing that you teach me something of the higher truth which you have been taught? The other said, surely you will not be able to have patience with me. आप लोगों ने अक्सर सुना होगा वाक़या हज़रत मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम, और कहा जाता है कि उनके साथ हज़रत खिज़र अलैहिस्सलाम थे. ये कहा जाता है, इसकी सोर्स क्या है वो मुझे नहीं पता, बट वो वाक़या अब आ रहा है. हज़रत मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम उस बंदे को कहते हैं मैं तुम्हारे साथ चलूँ ताकि तुम मुझे कुछ अपनी नॉलेज में से सिखा दो. तो वो बंदा कहता है तुम चलो ज़रूर, लेकिन तुम मेरे साथ सब्र नहीं कर सकोगे. एंड हाउ कैन यू हैव पेशेंस अबाउट थिंग्स अबाउट विच योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज़ नॉट कम्प्लीट. और तुम सब्र कर कैसे सकते हो चीज़ों के बारे में, क्योंकि तुम्हारी नॉलेज ही नहीं है बहुत सारी चीज़ों के बारे में कंप्लीट. Moses said, you will find me if Allah so will truly patient, nor shall I disobey you in anything. The other said, if then you would follow me, Ask me no questions about anything until I myself speak to you concerning it. So they both proceeded until when they were in a boat, he scuttled it, said Moses. Have you scuttled it in order to drown those in need? Truly a strange thing have you done. He answered, Did I not tell you that you can have no patience with me? तो वो बंदा कहते हैं कि तुम्हें मैंने बताया नहीं था तुम मेरे साथ पेशेंस में नहीं रह सकोगे. Moses said, Rebuke me not for forgetting, nor grieve me by raising difficulties in my case. Then they proceeded until when they met a young boy. He slew him. Moses said, Have you slain an innocent person who had slain none? Truly a foul, unheard of thing have you done. He answered, Did I not tell you that you can have no patience with me? Moses said, If I ever ask you about anything after this, keep me not in your company. Then would you have received full excuse from my side. Then they proceeded until when they came to the inhabitants of a town. They asked them for food, but they refused them hospitality. They found there a wall on the point of falling down, but he set it up straight. Moses said, If you had wished, surely you could have exacted some recompense for it. He answered, This is the parting between me and you. Now will I tell you the interpretations of those things over which you were unable to hold patience. मतलब वो बंदा हज़रत मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम को कह रहा है कि अब मैं तुम्हें बताऊं तुम्हारे सवालों के जवाब देता हूँ. As for the boat, it belonged to certain men in dire want. They plied on the water. I but wished to render it unserviceable, for there was after them a certain king who seized it on every boat by force. As for the youth, his parents were people of faith, and we feared that he would grieve them by obstinate rebellion and ingratitude to Allah and man. So we desired that their Lord would give them in exchange a son better in purity of conduct and closer in affection. As for the wall, it belonged to two youths orphans in the town. There was beneath it a buried treasure, to which they were entitled. Their father had been a righteous man, so your Lord desired that they should attain their age of full strength and get out their treasure, a mercy and favor from your Lord. I did it not of my own accord. Such is the interpretations of those things over which you are unable to hold patience. They ask you concerning Zulkarnain. Say, I will rehearse to you something of his story. Surely we established his power on earth, and we gave him the ways and the means to all ends. One such way he followed until he reached the setting of the sun. He found it in a spring of murky water. Near it he found a people. We said, O Zulkarnain, you have authority either to punish them or treat them with kindness. He said, Whoever does wrong, him shall be punished. Then shall he be sent back to his Lord, and he will punish him with the punishment unheard of before. But whoever believes and work righteousness, he shall have a goodly reward, and easy will be his task as we order it by our command. Then he followed another way until he came to the rising of the sun. He found it rising on a people for whom we had provided no covering protection against the sun. He left them as they were. We completely understood what was before him. Then followed he another way until he reached a tract between two mountains. He found beneath them a people who scarcely understood a word. They said, O Zulkarnain, the Gog and the Magog people do great mischief on earth. Shall we then render you tribute in order that you might erect a barrier between us and them? He said, The power in which my Lord has established me is better than tribute. जब तुम मुझे कोई ट्रिब्यूट दोगे तो मेरे अल्लाह ने मुझे इतनी ताकत दी है वो उससे बहुत बेहतर है. Help me therefore with strength and labor. I will erect a strong barrier between you and them. Bring me blocks of iron at length. When he had filled up the space between the two steep mountain sides, he said, Blow your bellows Then when he had made it red as fire, he said, "Bring me, that I may pour over it molten lead." Thus were they made powerless to scale it or dig through it. He said, "This is a mercy from my Lord, but when the promise of my Lord comes to pass, he will make it into dust, and the promise of my Lord is true." मतलब जो दीवार है वो ख़त्म हो जाएगी जब अल्लाह ताला का वादा पूरा होने वाला होगा. On that day we shall leave them to surge like waves on one another. The trumpet will be blown, and we shall collect them all together. And we shall present hell that day for the unbelievers to see all spread out. Unbelievers whose eyes had been under a veil from remembrance of me, and who had been unable to hear. Do the unbelievers think that they can take my servants as protectors besides me? Surely we have prepared hell for the unbelievers for their entertainment. Say, shall we tell you of those who lose most in respect of their deeds? Those whose efforts have been wasted in this life while they thought that they were acquiring good by their works, they are those who deny the signs of their Lord. मतलब वो लोग जो अल्लाह ताला के साइंस डिनाई करते रहेंगे, उनकी सारी चीज़ें ज़ाया हो जाएंगी. And the fact of their having to meet him in the hereafter. Vain will be their works, nor shall we on the day of judgment give them any weight. But I pray that may Allah give weight to our deeds. We are not strong Muslims, but I pray that Allah may give huge weights to our deeds. That is their reward, hell, because they rejected faith and took my signs and my messengers by way of jest. As to those who believe and work righteous deeds, they have for their entertainment the gardens of paradise. Therein they shall dwell forever. No change will they wish for them, no change shall they wish for from them. Say, if the ocean were ink wherewith to write out the words of my Lord, sooner would the ocean will be exhausted than would the words of my Lord, even if we added another ocean like it for its aid. Say, I am but a man like yourselves, but the inspiration has come to me that your God is one God. Whoever expects to meet his Lord, let him work righteousness, and in the worship of his Lord admit no one as partner. अब आप में से जब भी कोई सूरह कहफ फ्राइडे वाले दिन पढ़ेगा तो उससे इंशाल्लाह कुछ ना कुछ उसके तर्जुमे के बारे में पता होगा. मैं एक दफ़ा उसका ब्रीफली ओवरव्यू कर लेते हैं. इसमें ज़ाहिरी बात है सूरह पे जिसका नाम रखा गया है, जिस वाक़े पे सूरह का नाम है, पीपल ऑफ द केव की बात हुई. बताया गया कि वह अपनी यूथ में यंग लोग थे और वो अल्लाह ताला में यकीन रखते थे. फिर बताया गया कि इस मामले पे बहस करने का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है कि वो कितने लोग थे, ये यूज़लेस डिटेल है, इस पे आर्ग्यू ना करो. फिर वाक़या आया ज़ुल्करनैन का कि अल्लाह ताला ने उनको कितनी पावर दी थी, एंड ही वेंट ऑन डिफरेंट वेज़ ऑन अर्थ. फिर उन्होंने हाजूज और माजूज, गोग एंड मैगोग के से लोगों को बचाने के लिए एक दीवार क्रिएट करी. और इसमें बीच में हज़रत मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम का वाक़या आया, जिसमें वो एक बंदे को फॉलो करते रहे और उस बंदे ने जो भी किया उस पर सवाल किया, तो उस बंदे ने इन दी एंड कह दिया आपके पास पेशेंस नहीं है कि आप मेरे साथ कंटिन्यू कर सको. इस वाक़े से मैं चाहता हूँ कि हम लोग अल्लाह ताला की हिकमत का अंदाज़ा करने की कोशिश करें कि इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल जस्ट लाइक इट वाज़ फॉर हज़रत मूसा इस्लाम, एंड इंडीड ही वाज़ वेरी क्लोज टू गॉड. उनके लिए अंडरस्टैंड करना नहीं पॉसिबल था, तो हम जैसे कमज़ोर मुसलमानों के लिए कैसे पॉसिबल है कि अल्लाह ताला के एक्ट्स के पीछे क्या विज़डम है. फाइनली इसमें फिर अल्लाह ताला का उम्मीद भी दिलाई गई और डराया भी गया कि जहन्नुम से डरो एंड बी होपफुल ऑफ हेवन. यहाँ पे हमारी सूरह कहफ ख़त्म हो गई है. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में इंशाल्लाह हम सूरह मरियम से कंटिन्यू करेंगे. थैंक यू.